afternoon and welcome to the Citizen FM News at noon. I'm Lawrence Omoite. United States Secretary of State Anthony Blinken on Tuesday said the U.S. would provide an additional $45 million to West African nations as part of a plan to battle instability, bringing total funding under the year-old program to nearly $300 million. In a four-nation tour of African democracies, Blinken met separately with President Bola Tinubu. The trip was to discuss U.S.-African partnership over trade, climate, infrastructure, health, security, and other issues.
The United States is committed to strengthening genuine partnerships on the continent to work to solve shared challenges and also to deliver on the promise and the fundamental aspirations of our peoples. Nigeria, as Africa's largest country, largest economy, largest democracy, is essential to that effort. And we are doing a lot of work together already to drive in a positive direction. We're driving climate action as partners in the Global Methane Coalition. We're pushing for permanent representation for African voices in the UN Security Council, in other international organizations that need to reflect the realities of today, not just the day that they were created many, many years ago.
Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tuga, said the discussions bordered on agriculture, food security, pharmaceuticals, security, and artificial intelligence. Tuga argued that Nigeria, being Africa's largest economy, deserves to represent the African voice on the UN Security Council, as 60% of resolutions passed by the United Nations Security Council are African-related.
Meeting, several issues were discussed of bilateral nature as well as multilateral nature. They range from food security to agriculture to pharmaceuticals to security itself in the region. And I would say that the discussions were very fruitful, and the decision was also made that a number of these issues would be further discussed at the upcoming Nigeria-US Bilateral Commission. That is, if I'm correct, coming up between the 11th and the 13th of March.
As the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmoud Yakub on Tuesday said conducting isolated elections in Nigeria can be challenging. This was as he urged security agencies to provide a secure environment for the conduct of the rerun by-election scheduled for February the 3rd. Yakubu, speaking at a meeting of the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security on Tuesday in Abuja, said without a secure and peaceful environment, the conduct of credible elections would be imperiled.
Arising from the reports we received from the states, concerns have been expressed about the impact of the prevailing insecurity in some states on the conduct of the elections. As security agencies, it is your responsibility to secure the environment to enable us to deploy personnel and materials and protect observers, the media, as well as the polling and collation agents representing political parties and candidates.
Justice Inyang of the Federal High Court in Abuja has granted bail to the immediate past governor of Anambra State, Willie Obiano. He ordered that the former governor should be restricted to the court's jurisdiction. He ordered the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to deposit the defendant's travel documents with the court register. Justice Ekwo then ordered the registrar to notify the Nigerian Immigration Service of the development. Governor of Ondo State, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, on Wednesday dissolved the State Executive Council with immediate effect. Aiyedatiwa also relieved all senior special assistants and special assistants of their duties. 18 of the 26 members of the Ogun State House of Assembly yesterday impeached the Speaker, Olukunle Oluomo. The lawmaker said Oluomo was removed for alleged high-handedness, lack of focus and transparency, arrogance, and poor leadership style.
Both the standing order and the Constitution gives us the right to elect our Speaker. And that is what was demonstrated this afternoon. We just want to pass it to the whole world that there has been a change in the leadership of this honorable house. And we are not out to fight governor or to do anything, but we are here in the interest of the masses. And we are working against anything that will not allow us to perform our duties. Not an offense, offenses. We will avail you with the hard copy.
And on the foreign scene, Russia's defense ministry says a military plane carrying 65 Ukrainian prisoners of war has crashed in southern Russia. The crash happened in the Belgorod region and involved a 376 military transport aircraft, the military says. The ministry says 6 crew members and 3 attendants were also on board. And that's the Citizen FM News at noon. I'm Lawrence Umoite. Good afternoon.
I'm in Sanga.